So there are several ways of looking at percent, but the one I want us to focus on now, we started discussing before we came here. We came to this page. We are here just to practice. We want to quickly practice the percent. I'm only urging you to do it as fast as possible. Anything you want to do it as fast as possible, because we don't have all the time. Okay, anyone you are doing, do it very, very, very fast. We don't have all the time. So you want to do something, you do it fast. The simple reason is we don't have all the time. Until I see someone that joined class newly, I will not say this thing again, because I've said this several times all the time. If you increase a number by 40%, the number becomes, if you want to work it through, work it entirely, that will be to say you increase the number. Let's just follow one part. If you increase the number by 40%, the number becomes 140. 140 divided by 100 is 1.4. So you multiply it by 1.4. But if you decrease the number by 40%, the number becomes what? Hello? The number becomes 60. So the number is now 60. That is 60 divided by 100 is 0.6. So to decrease the number by 40% means to multiply the number by 0.6. Now, one thing I want you to hold on to right now, is that a percentage change which can be increased or decreased, you have a multiplier. You are going to multiply by that multiplier. So you have a multiplier. Okay. Now let's start practicing. Practice. Get it fast. I know why I'm telling you like this, right? I know that you are not here for entertainment. You are not here, so you are here also to pass your exam. Now let's start applying what we have said. The number of students in a school decreased by 10%. To decrease the number by 10%, we multiply by what? 0. It's not what I said now. Listen again, no. Listen, no.
0.9.
0.9. Just get it. You know, it's just because of that. It's just because you want to replace what you already. Okay, it's a mistake. So you multiply by 0.9. 0.9 times. To increase the number by 30%, we multiply by what? 1.3. So this times 1.3 equals 1.17. 1.17 means what? 17% increase. Is that not? Hello? Yeah, so even now, even these answers now, even now, we have not even seen 17% increase. We know that these answers here are not correct. Let's scroll down more. You see a 17% increase. So we can say that this with certainty. Let's select it and check. And we are correct. We move to the next question. Only 2 more. When you go to Khan Academy, just type percentage change. Yes, Khan Academy. I mean, if you want to type on Google, but there is also other resources. Now let's look at this one. A worker's salary was increased by 20%. After a few months, his new salary was decreased by 25%. Like in Nigeria. The first one is times 1.2, right? Is that not?
Yes.
The second one is times what?
.4.
You are who? That is in Ghana. Try it in Ghana, it will work fine. Is what? 0.75. Right? You reduce the number by 25%, is now remaining 75%. That is 0.75. You try it 1.2. Oh, I need to clear this. 1.2 times, okay, times 0.75 is 0.9. You see, we are looking for that option. What is the meaning of 0.9? When something is now remaining 90, this is another one too. You should allow your brain to process fast. If our final answer is 0.9, which is 90%, it means that 10% is missing. Is that not? Class members, is it not that 10% is missing? 10% is missing. You click on it and check. Remember that this is Khan Academy, it's not GRE, but it's just the same concept. I'm only showing you. If you move to everywhere else, it will work. Okay. Let's move on now. The next question. A volunteer should answer this question. A volunteer. The number of fish in a lake decreased by 5% due to a drought. The remaining population decreased by further 10% due to pollution. Who can solve that one? Who will try? Let's be fast now. You decrease something by 5%. What is remaining? Is it not 95%? 95% is remaining. That is a 0.95. That is times 0. Yes, that is 0.95. 0.95 times what?
For the 0.85.
Oh, now. Oh. Do you see? Yes. Do you see now that just now it have skipped your mind, that what we have been multiplying them, right? What we need to do after this, continue with the Khan Academy, but try to take notes. Okay, I think the session is also recorded. Maybe try to, what we have been doing, what we did for the previous one is we are multiplying them. See what we have been doing. Okay. I don't want you now to say I'm too fast. 0.95 or 0.95 times 0.9. But what you did was 100% minus 5, 95 minus 10. No, it's not, doesn't work that way. So it's 0.855. But you need to interpret this 0.855. First, to make it easier for you, now that you have gotten an answer, or also how to press calculator, equals, okay, times 100. Let's find the exact percent. So the exact percent is 85.5. Now 100 minus 85.5. We want to be certainly how it is. What is the total percentage decrease in the fish population? Right? 14.5. And you can be super sure that is correct. Let's check. All right. Do you want us to try one more, or you can continue with it? Try one more. Okay. A volunteer. Okay, wait, let me type it. 1.2. Okay, wait, I'm sorry. 1.2, yes, times. Just know that we are timesing. Yes. Wait,
minus
so
1.5.
what the price? Oh yes, increased by 20% in the first year, and then by 15%. Oh, like in Nigeria. Times what?
1 point.
1.15.
1,
Yes, 1.15.
1.15. That's
Yes, 1.15. Just get it fast. They are the ones we know that may be hard. But just the ones you can get fast, get it, lose it, let it go. Times 1.15. Okay, what is the interpretation of this now? That's another part. Yes, 38% increase. Anything that is above 1, anything that is below 1 is a decrease. So you are going to find, or if you don't want to be confused, right? If you are looking at this, I know it's 38% increase. But if you want to be safer, you can say it one, or you can convert all this to full percent. Okay, equals times 100. That's 138 equals, then minus the 100 that's supposed to be there. That's 38%. So 38% increase, right? 38% increase, and we can do with all confidence that it is correct. I think we are done with this level. So you can always go up next exercise. So I'm just clicking this. I want to know what will come next. First, you want to practice more. A train speed is 10% less than a car speed. Yeah, this is the type of the most of the GRE questions. It can by what percent is the car speed? Also, by what percent is the car speed more than the train speed? A train speed is 10% less than the car speed. Do you know that what we need to do here is to set up this? Okay, spare me. Let's set it up. Nothing like percent that should be, but most of this question, or most of this, it doesn't matter. You see, we have, I sent you different materials from different sources, but almost the same type of questions. Like now, let's solve this. Let me get this as a board. Okay, I've seen it. A comment. Oh, I think this will not be. Let's try something. This will waste our time. I'm coming. Let me change this thing. Let me put notes. I think it will be better this way. Okay, but what I want you to do for me now, let's set up this. So the first thing to do is to set it up. Set it up. Okay, it's in text. We need to change this to pen. Okay, fine. All right. Look at this. Is there anyone here who can? Any volunteer? Are you there? Auntie Jibre, can you try? Okay. Yes. Yeah, that one is enough. Thank you for that. A train speed is 10% less than a car speed. So that's enough. I can take it from there. But the thing is just you try and be adding something. When you remove 10%, is now, so if you have a train speed coming, making this thing better. Train, okay, train equals 0.9. That's 0.99 is what is very sweet here. You know, t is equals to 0.9 c. Is that not? That's what you say. A train speed is 10% less than a car speed. Now the question is, by what percent is the car speed more than the train speed? What we are going to do is make c the subject of the formula. Remember that what you have here is so if you make t the subject of the formula, this will be t over 0.9 equals c. But what we are seeing as t over 0.9 is also the same thing as t times 1 over 0.9 equals c. Do you agree with me? Thank you. 1 divided by 0.9. What is 1 divided by 0.9? Okay. 1 divided by 0.9. You say is what? 1.111. Okay. Okay. So which one here can be 1.111? Okay, so we are going to say that this is t. Okay, so what you called, let's put it first. I'm coming. Coming. Going back. So it's going to be 1.11111 times t equals c. And you see that 1111 is approximately 11%, right? Hello? Are you there? I mean, the interpretation of this is the interpretation of this is when we say that 1.11 t, it means that the number is about 11 point something %, right? But not up to 12, more than 10. So we are going to go for which option? Option B. Is that not? Okay. Option B. And we are correct. And in the GRE book, if you check the GRE book, so there are several questions. There are several questions like this. Where you needed to manipulate something up and down, manipulate. So let's just get one and solve. Let's apply this to a real GRE question. So a minute. Let me get a GRE question.